Hey, it's an unstoppable day. It's Terrance, your life about accountability coach, Leverage with Unstoppable Coaching Services, coming to you with part two of how you can trump the competition and gain exposure for your business. As we are moving into 2017, it's time for you, the small business owner, the startup business, the thinking about becoming an entrepreneur, to learn how to gain exposure for your business and trump the competition in your industry. Now, if you watched part one of this video, you know we talked about your book is the new business card. And we told you that if you created a book in line with your business, that it would help you be seen as an author, number one. It'd help you be seen as an expert, number two. It would open doors to new opportunities for you in terms of revenue generating, lead generating, and giving you exposure for your business in this crowded industry in whatever it is you do. There are a lot of people who may do the same thing you do. So you need to create something that takes you above and beyond and helps you stand out in your industry more so than just an ordinary business card. But today we are going to talk about some things that you can do for additional exposure. So in part two, we are going to be talking about how you can gain exposure for your business and trump the competition by creating your own shows. Yes, by creating your own shows. If you're watching this video right now, you're actually watching my own show. I call it Unstoppable Thoughts by Coach Terrance, and I use this video time each and every week to share motivating and inspirational videos to you, thoughts or things to help motivate you to the next level of your greatness. So this is something that is very low cost. Some would even say this is a free way where you can promote your own show, your own business, and what you're doing, as long as you do it consistently and persistently. So that wasn't even one of the things I was originally going to talk about, but that is something that you can take and that you can start using right now. All you need is a smartphone or a laptop or something that has a camera on it, and you can actually record your own content and put it out there on social media. Some other things that I am going to talk about is the platform that I'm using right now, which is Facebook Live. There are a number of good quality live streaming platforms out there that you can use to create your own show. And why not use something like Facebook, which is the number two searched application on the internet right now, only behind Google. Because of the power of Facebook and its over 1 billion users, you have access to a market that is not only local, but it's national and even global, depending on how good your content is and how consistently persistent you are at getting your content out there to the world. Anything we talk about in any of these video series that we're doing about how you can trump the competition and gain exposure for your business is going to require one thing from you each and every time. And it's going to require that you put in the work. This information is only going to be as good as how you apply the information in your daily business practices. Okay, so we talked about Facebook Live, but I also want to talk about some other things that you can utilize in order to create your own show and let you be seen as an expert in your industry. Another show that I use, another platform that I use, is called Blog Talk Radio, and you can find out more information about Blog Talk Radio at www.blogtalkradio.com. What I love about Blog Talk Radio is that it is a free or a paid platform which allows you to create your own show just by using your telephone and using a computer. In the free version of the Blog Talk Radio, you get up to 30 minutes for free. But if you want to go beyond 30 minutes of broadcast time, or if you want to get into the prime time slots for having your show on the air, then you'll have to look at the paid version. And they have many versions of the paid package that you can choose from. But it is your ability to create a show wrapped around your own content. So say if you are a real estate agent and you want to talk about the trends in the real estate industry, you have the ability to utilize your show, utilize your podcast, which is what is more affectionately called in the industry these days, to share your content, share your views about real estate, talk about the trends that are happening in the real estate industry, and be seen as an expert in that industry because of your show. You also have the ability to open up your show to other people in your industry so that they can get exposure as a result of being your show. And then you get that third party validation through your guests. Oh, it is a phenomenal way to get your message out there. Too many times we are spinning our wheels as business people and as entrepreneurs trying to get on other people's platforms, trying to get on local radio, trying to get on local TV, which can cost you hundreds and thousands of dollars to get into somebody's studio, and you probably are on a waiting list for weeks, if not months at a time, to get that spot. Why waste all that quality time and all that quality cash when you can create your own platform, create your own show inexpensively, and still have access to a local market, a national market, as well as a global market just through the use of the internet and your specific content? So think about that. Think about that. If you want to have a higher profile in your business community, if you want to create a platform that directly interacts with your current customers as well as your future customers, then you want to look at a platform like Blog Talk Radio to create your own show. Now, it's strictly radio. Now, if you want to take even a higher step, then you want to look at streaming video platforms. Streaming video platforms, again, are like Facebook Live or Periscope. Periscope is owned by Twitter, and it gives you the opportunity to create a show and have interaction in real time with your viewers, similar to what we're doing right now here on Facebook Live. Another platform that has reinvented itself as a result of the challenges from Periscope and Facebook is now called YouTube Live. YouTube Live. It used to be called Google Hangouts, but YouTube saw what was happening with Periscope and saw what was then happening as a result of Periscope with Facebook, and they decided that they wanted to get in the game. Now, YouTube had an advantage that none of the other two had. YouTube was already connected with Google, and it was the number one combined search engine. Google being the number one search engine overall, but YouTube was a part of the Google family. So if somebody wanted to search via video, they automatically was going to the YouTube site. So they combined the ability to be the number two search engine in the world with the ability for you to do live streaming video, and they created what we know as YouTube Live. Now you may say, well, how do I sign up for YouTube Live? Well, if you've got a Google account, if you've got a Gmail account, you already have access to YouTube. All you need to go is to log into youtube.com or log into your Gmail account, and in the upper right hand corner you'll see some other icons of Google products that are available for you to access. Do that drop down and you'll see YouTube as one of those. And if you haven't created a personalized YouTube account, now is the time to do it. You can do a live YouTube video from your smartphone, from your iPad, from your tablet, from your laptop, and even from your desktop, as long as you have webcam access. There's no reason, there's no excuse why you can't use these low-cost tools and these highly accessible platforms to get out and create your own show. There's no reason why you have to chase down anybody else to get your message out there to the world. Take the time to put your message out there and use these platforms like YouTube Live, Periscope, Facebook Live, as well as Blog Talk Radio, and there are some other live streaming radio applications out there. But I'm only going to tell you about the ones I use and the ones I've had success with. But if you use these tools and have some powerful content and consistently be persistent at getting your message out there, you're going to be able to trump the competition and gain exposure for your business as we move out of 2016 into 2017. That's my time. Just want to share that quick video with you, training video number 2 on how you can trump the competition and gain exposure for your business. If you missed the part 1, then you can go to my Facebook page, Unstoppable Thoughts by Coach Terrance on Facebook, or you can go to my YouTube page where you'll also find these videos on YouTube. Just search for Terrance Lethbridge on YouTube and you'll find these videos, how to trump the competition and gain exposure for your business. And as always, I don't want you to just have a great week. I want you to have an unstoppable week. And here's to living your life on the next level.